Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Never fear, because the Greek is here. Never fear, because the Greek Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry you have to listen to 3 minutes of me saying never fear, the Greek is here, but never fear, I'm here. I thought I was going to do a Prado tonight. I really thought I was going to have to go full out Prado, and then Fowler comes in and he saves the day. So now I don't have to do full on Prado. And he's doing his best Prado impersonation, though, because he's actually doing his second live of the day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man.
Oh, man. Stop.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So what's going
Don't
on,
be a
guys?
Prado doing 7 lives in a day and then being like, why aren't people watching me? I'm kidding. No. 7 lives in a day. That's the Prado way. Yeah, what a day it was. We got the new website. We got a hint at something. You know, they don't just throw in the website. They just throw in this power pool thing, and everybody's up in arms about that. So that's good to know. Prado was saying it is earlier on his live. Actually, this is my second live. I joined him in the car for 30 minutes. Earlier, we were saying that, you know how people don't claim, the unclaimed portion would be carried over, and instead of going to the next day, they would just pull it and it would go to the end of the month, and it would be like the power pool event. That's what we're thinking. But then as I think about it, and I've done a lot of thinking about this, and I know the numbers are great, but it's the same thing as if we did that or if we moved it to the next day. Rather than getting smaller increments throughout the month, you'd get like if we did 20 million in daily volume, if we did that and 60% of people collected, I did the math that I would earn $650 on that power pool event day. Or if they just rolled it over to the next day, it would still equal out. If you still collected, it would equal out to 650 divided by 30. So you'd still get that, but spaced out over the course of a month. Now, is it a marketing ploy? First of all, this is just speculation because I don't know what it is. Okay. They could add stuff in themselves. You know, the team could add, it could be just like an event where they use, I don't know, maybe some of the treasury to add and they make this awesome event? I have no clue.
I thought it was going to be like maybe a liquidity pool or something. I don't know.
It could be that. I've heard theories about that, like LP pools. The problem is staking. You know, do they want to go into the staking route where you actually have to stake your tokens or something? It's interesting.
Wouldn't it still be? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because most when you provide liquidity, you have to stake because that's the way you're providing the liquidity, and then you earn bonus. So it's I've seen that theory. I can't deny it. I can't say that's not the case because technically it is a decentralized thing, so it really isn't affected by.
And it's not what it's not like
our friend Gary.
the main mechanism of the blockchain. You know, like the liquidity pool, something like that would be like it'd be optional. It's not like, and it's not like it's going anybody else's pocket. You know, see what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Possibly, you know, it was either that or a lottery. You know.
Yeah, but I liked how they just released the website and it's just in the ticker 30-day power pool event. And I'm sitting there, I'm seeing this and I'm like, why? We've never heard anything about this. So then I go in the Discord and I see Brian because the eagle eyes saw it right away, you know. And then I see Brian saying, oh, yeah, that's something new. And I'm like, that would be a Brian move. Just sneak in the website, but sneak a little thing, a little tidbit to kind of get you going a little. So first on the board today is John Cano. There was like 7 comments. I even saw, I responded, Prado was complaining earlier in my comments. StreamYard deletes comments. I don't know why it does it, but it does. I'm pretty sure because I made somebody a mod, actually. I made Compton a mod because he was complaining, calling me chicken arms in Prado's live. So now I made him a mod. Anyways, I made him a mod because he was in the comments. So now that he's not first, now I know they're deleting comments. Dang StreamYard. But Prado was complaining because I changed the name of the show. It used to be The Greek Comes Out at Night. Now I'm changing it to Vulcan Talk with the Greek. I just feel like it's more to the point than The Greek Comes Out at Night. It's kind of like, I just thought people know. Vulcan Talk, it's okay, Greek's talking Vulcan, so we know what to expect. Whereas opposed to The Greek Comes Out at Night, what does that mean? What does it mean? I don't know. If you guys want me to go back to The Greek Comes Out at Night? Leave it in the comments. The people dictate what I do. Anyways. Arnold's in the house. How amazing is this new website, Foolish?
Amazing.
Changed my branding. What's going on here? I will go to that. Sounds good. Yeah, I love the website. I thought it was very well done. It looks professional. I showed my friends. They all said the same thing. It's not like those cheap websites where you're just like, oh, yeah, they threw this together. No, this is actually good. It's organized. Let's bring it up on the stream. Let's just show it. There it is.
Sexy.
It would be cool. Do you know that? Have you been on Drip's website where like it's got the water? So like when you move your mouse over it, it like moves. Like the fire could like kind of like just.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's just me being like, oh, that would be something cool, but it's not even needed. This is awesome. And it gets straight to the point with everything that's on the website. And here is that 30-day power pool event where you could see that right in the middle, scrolling at the bottom. That's where I caught that, and everybody caught it as well. So we'll bring that back occasionally. Richard Hudman is very bullish. Of course he is. Teddy One, I'm here, Greek. Greek, what up? Crypto Grandma in the house. Hello, everyone. Samantha's in the house. She was in your live earlier. And we don't even need to ask about price predictions anymore because Fowler has set the world straight on price predictions. If you haven't watched, go to his channel, watch his live, and you will see the Magic 8 Ball tell you exactly what's going to happen. Of course, he wouldn't run the Magic 8 Ball for if the Greek's going to get a wife, because
I saw that. You know what? I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I was gonna bring it on your channel, so I can actually switch the thing. We're gonna throw out that 8-ball again for you.
Oh man,
I saw the comment. Trust me,
how awesome would it be if we did the same question? What did you ask? $300?
Yeah, I think it was
the first month.
Would we be over $150 plus within the first 2 weeks?
Okay, that was the question he asked, and the 8-ball said
yes.
Yes.
As
So,
I see it.
As I see it. That's exactly what the 8-ball said. We'll see what it says tonight. Who knows? It may have a different answer. It may say, I hate the Greek. I don't know. Gontrell Smith says, tell me something good. Right now, everything seems to be on target for March 1st. That is good. We now know that there's 5 levels to testnet. That's in the roadmap. That does not mean, I know people were freaking out when they saw, oh my gosh, there's all these levels. Is it 30 days per? And we had somebody answering, and Plan B kept saying, no, technically, there's no timeline on each one of them. It could be like 3 days, 4 days, and then they move on to the next one. It could be that. But still, people will freak out because a lot of people are patiently waiting because their money's tied up. And I understand they want it to go as early as possible. But when I saw these 5, my mind went straight to my May 1st date. I know some people are going to hate it, but just I know how developers work and I know how things work. I don't like to get too excited, push things forward, or spend the money yet because then I get let down. And you don't want to get let down, as we all know. If you've ever been in a Fork Shark project, oh my God, even though Drip's doing good today. What's up, Greek? Jason says, my arch nemesis, the notorious one. Let's freaking go. Exciting times ahead. Wag me. Go Bears. I mean, your quarterback had to spend 4 days in complete darkness. What a weirdo. Like, come on, man. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. He's Batman.
So Aaron Rodgers, the Packers quarterback, said enough. He needs to think things through about his career. So rather than just doing what normal people do and sit down and just think, he said, no, I'm going to go to 4 days in a pitch black room, and just sit there with no devices, him and his thoughts for 4 days. People say you have like psychotic episodes when you're doing this stuff. Who knows? Maybe you forgot how to play quarterback. So Teddy Bear's here twice in one day. He probably was on your live. Who knows? Maybe he was on Prado's live earlier. Everybody's all over the place. Vulcanator, bullish and bullish. OBZ in the house. Let's get this party started, Greek. Bullish again. Inspire life goals. Smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Yeah, I always forget to say that. If you're not already subscribed to me, which probably most of you are, because people who watch live streams, and I've always said this, are usually subscribed and loyal followers of me. But more importantly, if you have never checked out Fowler, go subscribe to Fowler's channel. That's more important to me than you guys subscribing to me, because I'm blessed and to have the following I have, and I want you guys all to make Fowler's goal come true. He wants to get to 1,000 followers, so make it happen. Also, one place where you can, and I will say, please follow me, is my account was part of the accounts that got taken down off of Twitter with the safuu brigade that came. The Fudders got us. They got me. They got the main accounts. So I had to create a whole new account. And if you see under my name, it says at Greek Vulcan Guru. If you guys can all go give me a follow on Twitter. I'm now at over 200, so I'm growing strong again. I was at over 7,000 people on Twitter. So I have to grow my backing slowly, but I've never even said this. I always forget in my videos to tell people to go follow me on Twitter. It's like one of those things. I just started posting again because I can't preach everybody to go out and tweet their Vulcan stuff and retweet everything if I'm not doing it myself. So I've made it a point now of setting notifications on every main account and also making sure I'm the first person to tweet. And for anybody who doesn't know and doesn't want to do that or get notifications like that, I have all those main accounts set up to go to the tweet section in my Discord. So if you ever just want to go see what's going on with all the tweets in the Discord, click on my tweet section. You'll see it. You can actually like the tweet and retweet it from there. So I made it simple. I made it so it's excuse proof for everybody. So no excuses here. Why you can't spread the word about everything. Don Diego's in the house. Hello. Duke of Earl's in the house. All right, Arnold, with the first question. What's your take on the Power Pool event, Greek? I do think it is a big collection of something. Now, whether it's the collection of unclaimed tokens and then at the end of the month it's one big claim, that would be cool. It's a great marketing tool because I like it like that, because it incentivizes holding for people, because you don't want to decrease your amount when you know you can get that big bag at the end of the day. So, I mean, everything they're setting up is in place to be able to just sell your claims, not sell your bag. And that is what I like. If people are smart, they will never sell their bag. They'll start selling claims. So whatever you claim that day, you sell. Or, so you keep your percentage there, or, you give up a few percentage, but you'll be fine if you don't sell your bag. I don't anticipate it. I know a lot of big holders, people are worried about them selling their whole bag, but guess what? We can't control that. But when you see how much they can earn, when you see the Prado doing the $1 billion calculation days, and they're looking at some of the big bags, $54,000 on $1 billion in value. So let's just divide that by 10, $5,400 a day they're earning on 100 million, which is a more realistic number. I like to do things in more realistic numbers. That's ridiculous to sit there and click a button. Just like I clicked Garrick's name right here. That's all you have to do, and you just made $5,400 on 100 million volume for those big bags. How can they not? It's just crazy. Greek is here, so never fair. That's true. I'm here. I'm always here. Samantha, hey. Duke of Earl, hey, hey. Everybody's just going back and forth. Confirmants in the house. What's up, everyone? Con, come on, join me. Join me, Con. Come on here. Don't be scared. Could the wallet potentially earn APR over the month? This is a good question. Could the wallet potentially earn an APR over the month? That's actually really cool. I never thought about that. That is really cool. So they put it in the collected fees, rather than putting them in a dead wall, they would earn rebases, so they would actually grow. So then that would make it a bigger thing, the Power Pool event. I think that's what he's meaning here. So as people don't collect the fees and they go to the next, they go into a wallet and that would rebase, and then that would be the Power Pool. That would be cool. Also, some ideas we had earlier were maybe doing some lottery, percentage of lottery giveaways with it, and then doing the rest. I don't know if you got any thoughts on lottery. I just don't like the lottery idea, because I feel like after a few months it loses buzz when one or two people are winning a lottery. It just, you got many losers.
Yeah.
Biz, break out the calculator. Do I look like Prado here? Good day, Fowler. Hi, guys. I like the new name. Okay, so we got one for I like the new name. There we go. Lady Beck's in the house. She doesn't sleep. She has to watch the Greek. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm glad you're watching. I appreciate it so much. You can just watch me in the morning. But she chooses to watch now, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 1 a.m. No, don't change it. So you want me to keep the Greek comes out at night, or keep it like this? Safuu Warrior, what's up, Greek? What is up to you? Ricky Bryan, thanks for the updates, guys. We're never going to stop. Wow. Lady Bex has been on 3 times today, so she's been on every live stream today. So what a warrior. Samantha's been on every live stream today as well. She was messaging with me earlier, and I wasn't responding. And then she sent me a sad cat face. And then I said, I'm working with idiots. And that's how my day was going. Do you, man? If you like it, I love it. Well, I like it. So we're good. We're good with this. Prado, just to say this, Prado likes the other name because he came up with it. So there's a little bit of bias there. I'm just going to say
a lot of bias.
A lot of bias. Okay. He's like, Greek, you should have a live stream and call it The Greek Comes Out at Night. And like, Prado. And he's like, Greek, is that the best idea ever? I came up with that, man. That's a 10-cent idea. And, you know how he does it.
Yeah.
Wow. Crypto Gale again, same as Lady Bex, up at 1 a.m. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. John knows there were 5 or more above you. Yeah. That's what's weird. See, I'm not the only one. I thought I was losing my mind. Duke of Earl says good night, Lady Bex. Samantha, we keep bumping into each other. Yes, you guys do. All right. Vulcan is here. Greek, do you recall how much we made off Nodes Rebase? I think it was 1751. Yeah. It was 20. I know the number. I will get it. It's 34,000. It's 34 and some change. 34,000 and some change at the node's worth. So you just divide by 9. It was 3781. I think was the number I came up with off of the node rebase. So every full node is 3781. Every light node $96. So that is the numbers on that. Also, for anybody wondering, I know I said this in a video 2 days ago, and I kind of look back at it and I'm like, maybe I was a little bit too stern when I said this, that if you are so worried about your calculations and what you hold in Vol, go to the webpage, go stick your address in and take a screenshot. Just do that so you have it for good and know that that's your number when mainnet comes out and you can do all your math from there. I'm mad because I just looked at my spreadsheets today because somebody was asking me what light nodes actually made. So I had to look at my spreadsheets and then I'm like, yeah, all my dates are off now. So I got to redo all my dates again because mainnet keeps changing. I forget I had it set for March 1st, but it's okay. Nathan B says maybe the power pool is related to the GVol distribution. I've heard theories about this as well. From what I understand is GVol is now going to be non-staked. You're just going to go in and claim GVol equivalent to your bag size. So if you want voting rights, you want voting power, you just go claim the GVol and it will just sit in your wallet. And I don't know if you go to sell, if it automatically disappears, if it just, once you claim it, it like attaches to your wallet balance. So it just grows with your wallet, or how that operates. Maybe it just assigns virtual. I don't know how that's going to operate, but I've also seen comments in the Discord from the team saying that there's nothing they can do with the GVol. It's not going to have any monetary value, but who knows? I wouldn't put past Brian, to be like, I don't know. Nothing is put past me with him, Arnold says you can't argue with the Magic 8 Ball. That's one thing I learned in life. When the Magic 8 Ball says something, you go with it.
And it said it.
It said it. It said it all right. Yeah, so Magic 8 Ball said we're going to be within 2 weeks at $150. And I really do not see a reason why that can't come true. We're going to have a lot of marketing, a lot of stuff happening. I would not think selling is going to happen because there's going to be a lot of people trying to get in. If you saw the Twitter post with Brian, 85 million clicks coming into the website. We're talking 85 million clicks, and how many of those are converted to users? But that's a lot of views on Vulcan, and that is tremendous. That should get everybody excited. I saw that, and I was excited. Now, yesterday I did a live stream, and I talked about ARM, which is the TCL community token. And yesterday it was at 0.0006 when we started our live. It is at 0.0016. So it is on fire. I got in today at 0.0010. So I'm up 60% right now. So for anybody who wants to check that out, go to the TCL Discord, and it's their community token, and it's really good. It's on the Arbitrum network. So there is it's a layer 2 blockchain. So there is some schooling you have to do in order to buy it. It's layer 2 on Ethereum. So you use Ethereum, but you have to transfer your Ethereum over to Arbitrum, which is 8 ETH. And then you have to buy it on SushiSwap. and all the contracts and everything are in there. So if somebody wants to throw a link down below to the TCL Discord, it's doing great. I wish them the best. Now I'm an investor, so we'll see how it goes. Yesterday, I learned all about it. It's got some of the SafeMoon mechanics. So it's got 3% tax only, 1% to liquidity, 1% to burn, and 1% to reflections back to the holder. So that is how ARM is working. It's very good. Team tokens, they had to buy in a pre-sale just like everybody else. And all buys and sells are natural. Nobody's dumping on you. Nobody was giving free tokens. It is perfect right now, and it's working like a charm. And we got the hype man in the house here. Poodles.
What's going on?
Poodles, did you get that necklace off of the video I posted today, the short?
I got it for my wife off of Amazon for $3.99.
Oh, man, so yeah, I posted a short. Do you know the skibidi yes bum dumb guy? Do you know who does the belly flop, the belly dancing? I did Vulcan is coming, and he's just belly dancing, and he's wearing that necklace too. So it's pretty cool.
We're going to like an 80s party this weekend, so I'm going to go with like a hip hop guy. I got the gold shades and the gold chain.
Man, partying. So, what do we got here? Duke of Earl, face blue smile. Why doesn't it show the pictures? That ruins it. Arnold is just like me, predicts launch May 1st. I think that's a great day. Right here, Biz Entertainment sharing Fowler's YouTube channel. Go subscribe right now. 106 of you. I expect he gains 50 subscribers. I want to see it happen. I challenge you. And while you're at it, go to Poodle's channel and like and subscribe to him. He's a hype man. Man, he just goes at it. He gives himself he's going to give himself an aneurysm one day when he's going off on his rants in his car. I love it.
Possibly on launch day.
Possibly. Oh, yeah. I'm banning you from videos on launch day. You're not allowed. You got to just sit on the couch. So every time we're launching something, Poodles is in the hospital, or we're doing something. He sacrifice day. He's like about to go in for surgery. He's like, Greek, tell me when you're pulling the trigger, man. I got to do this. So he's like about ready. The doctors are like, we got to pull you back. I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, I'm pulling the trigger right now. I don't see this price really rising. There was no pump, whatever. Do you remember the community buy the pump? And so we went in. So we got the highest price. I think we got it at 0.69. We did good.
Yeah.
And then he gave us that bonus. So we ended up okay anyway. So it was fine. But at the time, you could have waited and been fine if he had just said, I'm going to give the highest price of the day for every day. You wouldn't have had to rush before a surgery,
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, that was fun. Fun day. Because you were freaking out. You're like, Greek.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I just know that you're guiding the community in the best direction you believe that it's going. So, I know that you have the community's interest at the top of your priority.
I always try. If people reach out to me, which now there's an extra step. I still have open DMs. You just got to friend request me first because I'm trying to practice what I preach here. But yes, I will answer your questions if you guys do reach out. Crypto Pride is on his way to work. So he says, hey guys, he couldn't join tonight. Fowler is a community leader. Yes, he is. Fowler's come out of the woodwork and we've taken him in. I love this. Ian says he was in complete darkness, tripping on acid, still better than your entire team. Yeah, okay. Get out of here. You understand there's 2 Chicagoans here, so you can't fight with this. Come on, man.
People sleeping on regular safuu. Watch out.
Watch out. We're starting to get things started. I know people are looking at price and they're like, oh, the whales aren't coming in. What's going on with the whales? Maybe if you buy,
do you want to buy after the whales pump the price, or do you want to get it while it's chilling out? That's the best time to purchase something, when it's chilling out at the bottom, floating around, and then bam, the price goes through the moon, and you guys are like, did you get some? Did you get some? No, we got some while it was chilling down at the bottom.
That's true. We're getting everything set up, the Revive token. We're trying to come up with a name. So if anybody has a good name for the Revive token, otherwise we'll just leave it as Revive. I like the name Revive Bit.
Can you explain that to us? What is the Revive token for those of you that don't know?
Okay, so it's like the Apollo token on which it's a token that can never go down in value, and it's got a 6% buy and sell tax. So when you buy the token, 3% goes to price rise and inflating the price. It's stable backed with BUSD. So 3% would go to stabilizing the price and raising the price. 1% would go to buy back and burn safuu automatically. It's contract written, so it would be constant burns. So every transaction is constantly streaming and burns for safuu. And then 1% would go to buy back Apollo, and which helps out their token for daylight. But then it goes into our funds as the council, and then we can do what we want with it. So it adds value to us. And then 1% goes to buy safuu, and I think it goes into the council funds. I'm waiting for the official write-up and everything, but it does have a constant stream of burns, so it's going to be very good. So that's what the thing is. People transacting on that with a lower tax on a token that can't go down is helping safuu. So we're trying to make other revenues where safuu is benefiting from not having to do anything.
That's a strong statement, saying a token that can't go down.
It really can't. If you check Apollo price, it opened at $1. It's sitting at $1.24.4 right now, and it only goes up in value. It don't expect like 10x in a week. We're talking like, okay, a tenth of a penny in a day, like going up in value.
So nobody could. If someone bought $10,000 worth of it today and then dumped $10,000 of it in a week from now, that won't affect the price of it.
It won't affect anything. Right? It would just jump the price. And they wouldn't make much because, it would take, it's one of those longer play tokens because you have to get over the 6% tax. But in order for a 6% price rise, it's not going to shoot up because buys aren't going to shoot up the price like a normal token. It doesn't shoot up fast. So expect incremental. Like if I show, I'm going to show what kind of chart to expect, but let me get to it.
Just to let you know, Greek, I don't know if you know, but Plan B wrote a message in the comments.
Yeah, Plan B wrote a message. Where is he? Man, holy crap. You guys are leaving comments galore. Holy crap. Where is it?
It was like 7:16.
Plan B, I do this to you every week.
Like 15 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, I'm becoming worse than Prado here.
Ooh-wee.
Was it this one?
Yeah.
This is true. Eyeballs. I want to know what other layer 1 blockchains share direct profits to users, claim function or otherwise. I'm waiting. I don't know of any other layer 1.
Zero.
I don't know of any other layer 1. So this is something that, and I've said this, we have the biggest differentiator on the market. Other than other places, we can make money without having to have the price incrementally go up. If the price just stays stable, you're making money. What other blockchain can say that? Like Bitcoin, price has to go up for you to make money. This is something that gets me super excited. I can't even stress it. I tell my friends, and once again, they think all crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Every single one of my friends, except my one buddy who's my best friend, he's a big XRP nut, so he just throws all his money in XRP. And I keep telling him, I go, put it in Vulcan, and he keeps going,
I got a Ducati in my garage that I bought with Bitcoin money. So if it's a Ponzi scheme, I wouldn't have that Ducati.
That's true. That is true. I mean, there's lots of money to be made here, and people are always like, I'll believe it when I see it. So all my friends are going to be the same people seeing me every day. I'll do these transactions in front of them. I'll click that button in front of them, that flex button, and I'll be like, what was our volume today? 60 million? Oh, that's $172 for the Greek. What did you have to do to earn that? Oh no, I just held tokens. And they'll be like, what? They'll be like, what? That's all you have to do? I'm like, yeah, I told you about this months ago, but you don't want to believe me. So I'm waiting for that moment. And I want all you guys, when you're doing this, to then spread the word to people, because that is going to be a big FOMO generator. And they're going to come in and they're going to be like, yep, I'm a moron. Should have listened. But of course,
listen, the day Vulcan gets launched, there's a few things that need to transpire. I don't know if they have intentions on being listed. When you have a new coin that's listed on CoinMarketCap as a new listed token for the day, people buy those tokens. I'm guilty of this myself. You see the trending token for the day, it's launched that day. A lot of people just go and buy tokens that launch on that day as a gamble, as FOMO is so crazy. FOMO happens to everybody. Okay, it doesn't just happen to the people that only have $50, $100 to spare in this game. FOMO happens to millionaires. Okay, millionaires FOMO into stuff because hey, look how it's undeniable that if someone looks into what Vulcan is on the day of its launch that has never heard of it before, they're going to see this blockchain as something, and they never heard the word innovative blockchain of the year or this is revolutionary. They're going to say, wow, this is different. I'm going to take a chance at this because this looks like something special. And that's exactly what this is. This is something special. This is something unique. This is something different. And that's going to cause a tremendous amount of FOMO no matter what. So I believe that should be on one of their check marks on the to-do list for the day that we launch. Is I strongly would suggest, that's my opinion, is to be on CoinMarketCap the day of our launch.
Oh, we will. Man, I'm having issues here.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that what Plan B said, as far as the blockchain shares direct profits with the investors as users, like none.
None. It's not even close. That is
none
weird
at all.
So Plan B, I see his comment on my page. It says Samantha, silly Greek, just reading one by one instead of going with the flow. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Should I do a crypto pride and be like, there's too many comments? Too many comments. Super chat if you want your comments on the screen. Well, okay. You guys don't have to super chat me. I don't deserve anything. Man. Once again, if you guys are interested in ARM, there's the TCL Discord. Biz has shared it. So Plan B, well, we got you. What is this power pool? You can just hint. You can leave your hints down below and everything, Just let me know. I'm just a Greek guy.
So I got a question. There's a lot of YouTubers that do TA on YouTube, and they say this is an area of high volume. There's a high volume node in this section. Well, what's the difference between a high volume node and a low volume node? There's different volumes of nodes. I have that question for the node holders in Vulcan. Is there going to be nodes that are a high volume node and a low volume node, or is this the difference between light nodes and full nodes?
That's a good question. I have no clue what that means, and that's actually
it just caught my attention since being a node holder. I was like, I hear somebody, I hear this guy is talking about this is an area, like they say that 25,000 for Bitcoin specifically, there's a high volume node at that level that sells whenever there's volume at that area. So I was just trying to compare, that node with our nodes, like if there's going to be any differences in the volumes that the nodes are running.
So Plan B gave me a challenge earlier in Discord. Basically, he said, if I can come up with something special that's not just a money grab and worth talking about, that he would have me and who else on his channel, which is the Vulcan Blockchain YouTube channel that Fowler's already been a part of, because Fowler's the coolest, that we could do an AMA on his channel with him. So Fowler, maybe we'll get in talks about something.
Well, I'd jump onto that as quick as possible. Greek.
We're trying here, man. I'm one Greek man, okay? My real job that's causing my YouTube career to go downhill is because people are quitting and now we're short staffed, so now I have to actually work. It sucks. I'm kidding.
Hey,
For another month or two.
Hey, Greek, Plan B, you got it. Cool.
Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom now. I'm waiting.
Okay, cool.
I'm sniping. So Power Pool is something no other layer 1 blockchain has done. Well, that's funny. That's not funny. That's interesting. Yeah, because that still leaves. So that tells me it's probably not a lottery. Okay, because that's been done before, right? So we can assume that not a lottery. If it's pooling the thing and having a mega pool event, nobody's done that, so that still qualifies. But also, the team has always just slapped me in the face when I come up with a theory. You know how I'm the worst detective in the history of the world. Plan B knows that. I've never gotten a case right. I'm still trying to figure out cases from 2 months ago. But it's very interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting. And Plan B, can you at least tell me when you're going to announce this? Kryptonian has an idea. He has an idea. He said he's going to be joining. I saw his DM. I saw your DM in Discord. I did. I tried to act like I didn't see it, but I saw it. So he has an idea. So that's cool. The real G is up in here. Tales from a G went live today too. I don't know how many of you caught it. He was just spitting fire the whole time. I love when he talks. He gets me pumped. Like, I was sitting at work, like, just hating life today because everybody at my work was pissing me off because I was dealing with morons. And then he gave me the energy I needed. I'm like, I'm back. And then we found out that the gold play that NR's in, that crashed today. So that's another story after we were just talking about it yesterday. So
thank you, Biz.
Oh, he shared. Oh yeah, he shared your stuff. Yep. So Plan B is teasing us. Yes, he is. He's always teasing. I think he loves just to come in here and tease and be like, how can I mess with the Greek's head? Oh, Greek, Kryptonian has an idea. One of these days, the Greek's going to get an idea. And that's when the danger starts, okay? Yeah. High volume nodes act like gravity. They tend to track price and try to hold it there. Conversely, low volume nodes are areas with low gravity. I still don't know what that means. LOL. Well, you explained it good. So yeah. That's a good way. Yeah. I just still don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Which blockchain has done a lottery? Not a blockchain specifically, right? Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like the lottery's been done with like projects on a blockchain. If it's a lottery, it's not. I wouldn't classify that as something so revolutionary where like you can say, "Oh, we're the blockchain that has it." On the other fact is incorporating that where you're not throwing money in. That could be, and actually, now that I think about it, that could be revolutionary in itself because you're not technically entering the lottery. It's if it's people forgetting to claim, that's revolutionary because I had this question earlier with Prado. We had this question actually is how many people do you anticipate are going to forget to click the button?
Yeah, but didn't they say that your rewards will roll over if you do forget?
It's not your rewards. It's the rewards roll over into the pool for everybody the next day. So then everybody gains more because you forgot. So it doesn't just mean like if you forget for 7 days, you can collect 7 days worth for yourself. No, everybody benefits from you forgetting. So that's what I think. Unless my new theory is that those rollover rewards are not going to be rolled over to the next day anymore. They're going to be saved. They're going to go in a wallet and they're going to rebase to the end of the month. And that's going to be our power pool event where then you all can claim. And that's what Prado was doing his calculations. If you guys watch this live this morning, according to his calculations. So I'm just going to do my calculations on 20 million daily volume, something that's super attainable. And I figured if 60% of people claim that, click claim, and 40% miss, we will be at 2.4 million in that wallet for the super claim event. So that's crazy considering on a 200 million day, only 200,000 is what you're claiming daily. And that would earn me $54 a day at that price. So that's what's nuts. Like it would be really freaking amazing. Like people lose their crap. We're talking about people making rent payments just claiming one day, you know, and it would build a lot of buzz. It would build a lot of FOMO. People wouldn't want to sell because they don't want to lower your percentage before that claim day. You know, that's very interesting. I get excited just talking it out every time.
I mean, when I look at how many people will possibly not claim, like just imagine all the people who just come into Vulcan, right? They didn't know a hill of beans about Vulcan before mainnet. So they're finding out after mainnet. They're getting in, they're jumping in, some maybe big wallets, big bags, little bags, whatever. It's those amount of people are coming in. They're not, really grasping this stuff. Like, I mean, I think we've been saying this stuff for what?
Months.
6 months now?
Yeah.
At least 6, right? So 6 months we've been going at this. Yeah, it's kind of like ingrained in our brain, right? We've been seeing how this thing developed, how it's been developing, coming to us. So, but everybody else, I mean, we could tell them about Fix Flex, but are they going to really click that claim button? Like,
I will say this today. So I do transact on other blockchains as well. And like, let's say, so I do a transaction on Ethereum. Now, Ethereum's a big one, so I know about it. But let's just say like AVAX. So, I don't know much about AVAX. If I'm getting an AVAX, it's to buy a project on AVAX, right? So I'm not doing my research on AVAX. Let's say AVAX had this. I'd be just as confused. I wouldn't do my I'd be like, I'm buying for the project. Not so there's going to be all those people are coming in for those projects. They have those dust coins.
Exactly.
They have a stack of coins to pay for gas, and have it around sitting in their wallets. They're not going to be sitting there like, oh, I earned by claiming.
What's about the blockchain? That's like BNB. Like, I mean, if BNB had a special property, would you have really stopped and looked to see what the special property is? No, you're going to use the BNB on the project so fast. Like, a lot of people do hold the BNB, and you wouldn't think to go find out information about the blockchain. It's really about the token projects when it comes down to it most of the time.
Yeah, so I think there's an inherent early adopter advantage here.
Yeah.
And when you do get your friends in, tell them to just invest in Vulcan. Don't tell them about the claim. I'm kidding. If they're your friends, you tell them.
There's still people to this day that are coming into the safuu Discord saying, "Is safuu X launching? What's going on?"
He's not no clue. Not joking. It happens every single day. And every single day, we're like, check pin messages, check this, check that. What are you doing? Why aren't you checking this? And they're like, oh, I didn't know. And then I get comments every day on my videos. What's this Vulcan? Do I have to sacrifice my safuu X for Vulcan now? And I'm like, no, you don't have to do anything. You sacrificed your safuu already. Just wait for Vulcan to come out. When's Vulcan coming out? I'm like, I said, I don't know. Just join their Discord and keep up with it. What's their Discord? They want it to be hand-fed. Today, somebody asked me what their website was. On my website video that I said, go to vulcanblockchain.com, he asked, how do I find the website? So I'm telling you, people just want to get the information just handed to them. They don't want to research, and that makes me feel more confident about. I think 60% is right on the money of claimers, and it might even be way high if I think about it. Once you get a lot of users on this, and
yeah, I mean, I like I said, it definitely is going to be early adopter advantage here. I mean, and then I think it's going to end and die there because, I mean, yeah, there'll be people to come afterwards to grasp it and stuff. But if we take off having X amount of projects on here, whether they're EVM compatible or they're homegrown, it's just look at, like I said, when you look at BNB and the amount of projects they have and the amount of hype of like a launching project, it's how many projects launch in a day, crazy amounts. So if you think about it in the same way of Vulcan, people aren't going to just stop and be like, hey, I need to claim. They're not going to remember to claim. They're not. They got so many other things they're going to be trying to do. They're not going to be remembering to claim. Like, there's going to be a lot of money laying around.
I love this.
There's going to be a lot of people that miss launch day.
Yeah. There's going to be that. I didn't know it launched. Where was I supposed to find this out? Nope. So now I got people warning me when Plan B does a message. So I'm good. I got my people telling me now. So Plan B's only advice is if you want the Vulcan blockchain to be successful and for you to be successful, then you should be active in some way or another. Idle hands lose opportunity. This statement is 100% true. It's what I preach in every video. Like, don't just rely on the team to market. We are the best marketers there is. I mean, word of mouth. Every day I'm wearing some Vulcan gear somewhere. Okay, whether it's my hat, I don't always wear my Vulcan shirts because, I have to wash them, but my hat I wear daily. So people ask me questions. What's that? And, you tell them, spreading word of mouth. Go on Twitter. I have a challenge to everybody. Every single post you see the hashtag Vulcan or Vulcan blockchain, you retweet it. And then you leave one tweet with those hashtags of your own. And then the next person will just read. And we just keep going like that. It's the simplest way to grow too. And you get it trending on Twitter. You get it trending everywhere. And you spread the word. Free marketing, natural marketing is what we can do. But, everybody sits back. When marketing. But look at what Brian has to do. $1.2 million is spent on marketing. But that goes to nothing if we don't take what is given through that marketing advice and marketing campaign and push it further to more people. Okay. People need to know our name. Like, it shouldn't be what's Vulcan. I want people being like, I keep seeing Vulcan blockchain hashtag all over the place on Twitter. What is this? And then they get intrigued because people, when they see things once, they might not pay attention to it. Twice, not pay attention to it. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This is how I grow my channel. I made sure I release content daily, and now I'm releasing 3 shorts a day or whatever, constantly putting myself out there. So when people search, oh, Greek guy. It's how I grew my TikTok to 74,000 people. Okay. Because I kept releasing 15 videos a day. And on the For You page, people kept seeing my picture. They might have subscribed the first time, but I'll get them the 3rd, 4th, 5th time because eventually they're like, okay, I've seen this guy enough. He must be good. Boom. It's like just drilling it. And that's what it's going to take from each and every one of us to put this on the map. We all claim we want it to be bigger than Ethereum, bigger than Bitcoin, bigger than Binance. But, in order to be bigger, we need the community to do their part, as well as we all can. It's not, and you don't all have to make projects or like do stuff with projects. Like, it could just be spreading the word. Maybe buying some Vulcan merch. Cheap plug. I know, cheap plug. But guess what? I have my own merch store, and I just bought that shirt from Fowler's merch store. So I will, if I find a design I like, Future Vulcan Air, I love that shirt with the bull. I love the bull. I got it in blue, navy blue because it's.
Oh, you got it blue.
The reason I did that is because it's Bears colors, and I thought when I wear it, I can just point to Ian and be like, Future Vulcan Air in Bears colors, Ian Bednar.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Greek. You can't be a Vulcanaire if you don't work for it. Like, we have to get out there. You have to share. You have to share the content that we're making. Like, we're putting all the behind the camera stuff, right? Everybody doesn't want to get in front of a camera. We get it, right? It's okay. But guess what? There's so much content here that all you have to do really is do literally 3 things. You have to like, subscribe, and share. That's it, right? If you already subscribe, that's only 2 things you need to do every day is like and then share, right? And if you like all the content, then you only have 1 thing to do a day, which is share. Hit and share on every video you see. Because that's all you have to do.
And one thing I will say is I appreciate every single one of you who watches, because you allow me to live my dream. Like, it's a dream to be able to go out here. Like, I enjoy this. Like, this isn't work to me. Like, tonight when I say I'm going on a live stream, yeah, there's a little bit of nerves because I thought I was going to have to do a Prado tonight. Okay. But that's just me because I always judge myself. I'm my biggest critic, but I enjoy spreading the word. This isn't work to me. When I'm sitting down at night, I'm constantly in the Discord. I got my pulse everywhere. I'm waiting for Plan B to say something good. Hint, hint. Say something good. Yeah, Brian. I'm always watching Brian, you know. But yeah, Tales from a G. Thank God for the Greek and these guys telling you about advertising and marketing. Word of mouth is what makes the world go round and round. And that's what creates the real FOMO. Like SafeMoon, when I was in SafeMoon, they did their advertising at the start with billboards and stuff, but really it was the word of mouth. Oh, look at this, look at this. And of course, it makes it easy when the price is rising. I will say that. It's harder to advertise now when there's nothing to advertise because you can claim all this stuff and people are going to be like, well, but here's what you're doing right now. I'm going to say this. When you say something to them and they go, oh, that's too good to be true. That moment, you know, where they go with the too good to be true moment, you can then point back to that and plant that seed. And then when it happens, you can be like, remember when I told you that? And then that builds extra FOMO because they missed out. And when somebody misses out, what do they want to do? They want to get in harder. Okay. It's psychology. So you plant seeds now. They may not turn into anything. People might laugh at you when you tell them about Vulcan. They may laugh at you. That's fine. Let them laugh.
I've been in so many Discords and so many other alternative chats on Telegram speaking about Vulcan, talking about it, and it happens. It does, and it hurts, you know, that people are like, you know, because I take it personal because I've been with this team and this community for over a year now, and you know, all that matters is that one person hears you, two people hear you over here, another person hears you over there, one person at a time, and then one day Vulcan goes viral, and we can all be like, "We told you so." We told you it was going to happen.
This is what I like seeing. Saying, hi everyone. A family of mine wore a Greek shirt on TikTok, and she has 1.1 million followers. That's simple, right there. Just wearing a shirt. And I saw the video. Saying sent it to me, of course. And for everybody who doesn't know, her node was taken, but we got it back for her. So she is happy and she's a warrior again. And now she knows the right things to do. And she's here for the long run for Vulcan.
All right, guys. I just came in to jump in and say hi, put a little positivity into the community. I got to run. I'll see you guys soon. I love each and every one of you. Have a fantastic night, everyone.
John Cano, I've hooked 12 Vulcan investors. That is awesome. That's what we want to see. And yeah, I'm not saying forcing people to invest, you know, just telling like my friends, I'm done forcing people to like, because I did this in SafeMoon when it was rising, and I'm like, guys, you got to get in, got to get in. So they got in, and they all bought in at the absolute worst time, because by the time they're convinced to buy in is when the price is already going parabolic. And, you know, at that time I'd already 6x my money, and I was already playing with house cards at that point. So I didn't, you know, and they're like, fine, tell me how to buy it. And so I got them in, and then of course 90% down from the all-time high, and they're all like, this is stupid. This is so I got that working against me when I tell them about this, but I'm like, this is a different opportunity. They don't see the block. It's a blockchain. Get in at the ground floor of a blockchain. I mean, do I even have to say more?
I mean, just look at Binance. I mean, look at that.
Okay, it was funny because before I started going on I call it the shitcoin craze, I was going from shitcoin to shitcoin, and I would just go in and make 50 to 100% of my whatever I put in and pull right out. And I was just doing that because I knew they were all shitcoins. But Binance at the time was like, it's $10. I'm like, oh, if I just kept it in Binance at $10 and wrote it up to 600, I would have been actually. What am I talking? What was he saying? Exact thing you're talking about is exactly correct, Greek. Okay, I said something correct. For once in my life. No, I'm glad if I can just convince everybody to just do the easy things. It starts with a tweet. Vulcan Addicts Unite on the Greeks channel. I did see you said you wanted me to make you a shirt, OBZ. I saw that comment, but then Plan B stepped in. Yeah, he wants flex daily equals breathing. I actually like that saying, and maybe I could find a way to like do a flex with the Vulcan symbol, and maybe I'll work something out. Obviously, my time when I used to make all my designs for clothing was at work, and now I actually have to work at work. So,
Damn.
I know, poor Greek. You actually have to do your job. Poor Greek. What's the Greek gonna do? Look at this guy.
Why is it every time I'm jumping in, you're talking, you're complaining about work, man? Every single time.
Hey, at least I'm not complaining about my streaming injury. I'm better. I got the massage gun out yesterday, and I worked that kink out. I feel good, ready to go.
First of all, this is the first time I ever heard of someone having a streaming injury. I'm just saying. Did you hear about that, Fowler?
Oh yeah, I was there.
He got
Fowler was there when it happened.
When he got injured.
Yeah, I was there.
That's funny, man.
Fowler was playing the intro music, and I went like this, and I'm like, stop the stream.
That was cool game, man. I caught y'all playing that, man. I was like, I was on the road, man. That looked like a lot of fun. Man. So who ended up coming out on top? Was it Curtius?
Oh man, it was
Curtius had the most kills. Yeah.
Fowler, so I hear that you're kind of like a hybrid gamer, man. Like you actually use like a joystick and stuff, like not like a true keyboard. Is that true?
I pulled out the gamepad, man. I mean, I could have used a keyboard. I didn't want to. It just seemed so, I don't know, strenuous. Plus, I had carpal. I don't want to do the carpal tunnel.
Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, because of all the years of gaming.
For anybody who doesn't know,
same here, man.
Fowler does a gaming stream.
Cool.
What days are you doing it now?
Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so we were he's playing with Curtius and Odonato, and I was doing commentary. But it was funny because we couldn't figure out the stream. So I was watching everything on a 7-second delay, like I was watching on YouTube with the audience, but I was giving my commentary in real time, which was cool. But then I could hear Fowler screaming and saying, "Oh crap." And then I'm like, something's coming up. And then we'd wait for it, and boom, he either got killed or he made a kill. So it was a fun time other than the streaming injury. I was playing hurt, and I gave it my all, and that's all you can do. I do what I can for the community. Sorry. I told you yesterday I wouldn't bring in, but Kryptonian, how about ARM? Holy hell.
Oh yeah. Now I want to talk about Vulcan, man.
I'm just saying, I have to admit,
no. We gotta talk about ARM.
Eliminated the zero.
I know.
I eliminated the zero.
I know. And I remember when he got knocked down, I was like, and I in our were kind of talking, and he kind of alluded to that. I was like, son of a, I wanted to knock it out, man. No, but it's all good. It's actually exciting. It's just something that was supposed to be a lot of fun, and it's actually turned into something pretty cool. See what happens with it.
Yeah. So I told everybody to go to TCL Discord if they wanted more information. So
appreciate it. Yeah, guys.
Let everybody know that I'm sending people there if they want to learn more about it. We don't have to talk
appreciate that,
too much
guys.
about that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it's just it's just a fun token. It comes from the likes of, and you mentioned SafeMoon, so it comes from that whole SafeMoon contract, which gives you the reflections and all that. So it's just done the right way, I think. And so we're having a lot of fun with it. So we'll see what happens. We had that popped off on us, and we're happy about that. But then and then Vulcan dropped that website, and I jumped on the live just as you were popping off this morning on Daniel's. And as you were, I think you were just getting off when I jumped on. Yeah. And so I hadn't really had a chance to look at the website. So I went straight to the roadmap, and I was just like, I'm liking what I see, man. I'm liking what I see.
I liked it. It was very coordinated, exactly what's going on when they add things, and it's very set. And I like seeing that. And it was good to see that part. And I know some people were fighting it because now they're thinking the worst case scenario delay, it's going to take much longer, but you can't have your cake and eat it too.
No.
Plan B says, who is going to be the first person to make something actually AI based on the Vulcan blockchain? Seeing this tech is so new and really quite untapped overall. I agree. I wish I had skills to make something.
Man, who's smart enough to make that happen?
Yeah, it's not even making it happen. You know, developers come a dime a dozen. It's the guys that has the vision in his head that can direct the guys to make it happen. That's where it's at. Who can draw it down, man, and then and direct
AI.
it. And direct
AI.
it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We need to find an AI to move the AI.
That's what we need to do, right?
So, Tales from a G. Question, guys. Why do you think more people stay in Discord than alive? One can argue that is a problem. It is a problem. Because people love Discord. It's like their place to hang out and talk and, have like-minded people. I can share till I'm blue in the face, telling people come here. But my stuff lives forever. Those Discord conversations last in the moment. So, you can search any of my videos from the future. You can learn about what the Fix Flex is all about. You can just search that video of mine. Whereas Discord is kind of in the moment. And yeah, it's filled with drama and people like the drama and, they like being there. But it takes time.
It's probably because of the interaction. They get the immediate interaction. They can just respond to something.
Yeah, as opposed to me missing comments and having to scroll through hundreds of comments here to get to one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people like Plan B commented 25 minutes ago, way to pull a Prado.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to comment on Plan B, man. He was dropping some stuff in and took you forever.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, man.
Well, the problem is with StreamYard, you already know, it shows me 8 comments on screen. So I have to scroll. And then it just super chats pop up at the top and it actually color codes them. So like it's easier when you do these super chats. Now, I've always said this. You don't have to leave me super chats. You guys are just tremendous as is. I appreciate you guys just watching. I make a good amount of money just through YouTube ad revenue. I'm happy with that. I don't beg for anything. But yeah, it is easier. I'm just going to say that it's easier. But especially when you guys are leaving lots of comments, it's very hard to, when you're going line by line, and then by the time you're like 20 in, because you have to stop when you get a thought from their comment and then talk about it. And then that's part of the problem. And then
you lost in the sauce there, buddy. I'm just joking, man.
Greek gets lost in the sauce. Yep.
I saw someone post that. What's up, Angel?
Plan B, have you heard of any good AI-based projects? We lost Kryptonian. We lost him just as soon as we got him. And
second, you guys there? Sorry.
He's back.
Sorry.
So here's the game day link for Fowler if you guys want to go check it out. Hopefully I'm not playing hurt this week.
So this is 3 p.m. Eastern, so that'd be noon for me, or 1 p.m. for me, I believe. So I'll catch it this time, because you were on Saturdays at one time, right? Because you keep
I was on Saturdays.
You're Central, aren't you?
I'm Central. Yeah, Central.
Yeah, it's 2 p.m.
So it'll be 2 p.m. All right. So yeah, I'll definitely be free this Sunday, man. I'm not doing anything. I'll bring my since you use your gamepad, I'll use mine. Just keep it fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just joking, man. I'm no gamer at all, man. I mean, not anymore. But
I don't even have a computer that can keep up with their games.
But you weren't even playing. I thought you were just like holding up like points and stuff.
No, but if I wanted
Blue
to,
team.
I would. It
Red
would have been
team.
very laggy and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you were injured, man. You were injured. We saw you.
I was injured. It wouldn't have been fair for me to play. So Biz wants me to give a brief summary of the difference between getting in early on a compared to a blockchain, on a token compared to a blockchain. Token. The difference with the token, getting in early always makes a difference with everything. When you're a first adopter, you obviously take the most risk, but then you get the most reward. It's like that in everything, whether it's a token or a blockchain. But the blockchain gives you so much more opportunity for growth than a token, because tokens have to come out with the use case, where blockchain already has that, and people are fighting to get on this.
Just like a Binance, where it started and where it is now per coin.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you could have gotten a lot of BNB back in the day, and then look at where it is now. And now you're just sitting there being like, oh yeah, this is a well-oiled machine. People are always building projects on it. One project rugs, the next day another project's born. That's what happens. Sorry. I'm sorry if you're part of rug projects. We've all been a part of it. it happens. It happens in the space. It's the truth. It's just I don't want to sugarcoat it. It does happen.
Yeah,
but when you're in with a token, you hope to like 10x. Okay, but bear markets are different, obviously, than a bull run, because bull run back in the SafeMoon days, you could just throw a dart and you'd be hitting 10x's like it was nothing. Like days. Every day, poo coin, you'd be like, oh man, look at this, I made that much money, and oh, this shit coin, it didn't matter, but you knew they had like a 2-day shelf life, so you just run it up. If you got in early, you'd find it and you just sell immediately on the pump. It was like money. Everybody's just throwing money, but so many people were playing that game. Now it's a different thing. So we're looking at 100x potential, and the potential is endless when you talk about years down the road, as opposed, because it ramps up. We all know that we're giving numbers. When Prado gives $1 billion numbers, that might not happen the first year. Okay, daily volume. That might wait to the bull run, 2024. But if you're establishing, build all those projects and you build all that, this isn't like, oh, one day we can hit this. It's okay when we hit this, and then it's how do you'll have the ability to sustain that. So now those $1 billion days when you're throwing these prices out, what you're making on Flex, it's like, oh, I made that today. I'm going to make that tomorrow. I'm going to make that the next day. And you keep it going and going and going and going. And it gets extra bullish.
Yep.
Greek and yes.
No, I was going to say that's the absolute truth. And I guess you pretty much summed it up. What's the difference? The opportunities. When a token, you're hoping the use case for it can last 10 years. Hell, like you said, just in the last bull run we had, it lasted 2 days, right? Or there was really no use case. Just everybody was pumping and dumping these things. But with the blockchain, I think the team has some longevity in mind on this thing. The numbers they would drop is 18 years, 20 years. I mean, to put that much time, or to give a project that they're working on, they're saying 20 years down the road. The way I plan out my years, I would say my what I'm going to do for this, how am I going to prospect to get more clients or whatever. I'm always thinking 12 months, 2 years. I always have a 2-year plan is what I'm saying. These guys are thinking 20 years, obviously. Why are you always laughing when I'm talking, man? I don't know. What's going on
because when you're talking, I use that as an opportunity to scroll through the comments, and then I read Plan B's comment. And
what do you say?
I'm going to let it sit, because then it will make it funnier when I finally do it.
Okay.
Greek and Fowler, can a donation wallet be set up? Use the donations to send marketing merch to people like Cy Yang's family, hats, shirts, mugs, etc. Community-driven marketing. I mean, I'm sure I can possibly do that, but then it's one of those things where I don't know. Yeah, one can get set up, but I don't know how many people would actually donate to, like, they more buy merch themselves and want to do it themselves. But I can look into that. So Plan B, here's his comment. We'll bring it up. Okay. Oh. I want to see a gameplay off live with Kryptonian versus Fowler or some other YouTuber. To be fair, by the time Greek reads this, it will already have happened.
That is the truth. Yeah, you just missed out, man.
Man, it already happened. Fowler won.
Yeah, so you won the other day, right, Fowler? That was you came out on top on that one.
Which one? On what?
He said which day? That's I'm scared now. Sunday, this past Sunday.
Oh, no, it wasn't really like that. It was just a team.
They played as a team.
You played
never
teams.
did
That's
separate.
Right.
Yeah.
So the three of them lost twice, but they did a good job as a team.
What game? Yeah. So let's say hypothetically there was a game off, right? What game would you want to play? Don't tell me Minecraft, man. That's
I mean, I can play anything, man.
I know you can. I know you're.
Combat. You want to play Street Fighter? You want to? I thought you're a Street Fighter guy, right? I'll beat you in Street Fighter.
Hadouken, bro. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, Plan B. What you got, man? You gonna be there? You gonna be there in the audience, Plan B? What do I get when I win? Do you gonna tell me what this power pool thing is? What happens?
Here, the winner gets a Greek super chat.
No, I love me some Street Fighter, man. That's the one that popped my cherry, man. I love that Street Fighter.
I'm only good at sports games. Like, I will play anybody in 2K. You give me the Warriors and you give me Steph Curry, and I'll just drain threes, man. I put up 84 points the other day on my friend with Steph in the game and just obliterated him. And then he said I couldn't use Steph anymore. So then I had to use my backup team, which is the Lakers all-time team. And then I still obliterated him because I can shoot with all their players. Kobe.
Oh, so you were sore when you were playing this Sunday because you were just.
That's it. Yep. I had a gaming injury because I played on that Thursday.
You were all gamed out, man.
He threw his rotator cuff as soon as he jumped up in joy. You know, he was like,
I got
"Oh!"
somebody. Yeah. It's like,
That's what happened. I'm playing hurt. Look at, I don't have full motion yet. I'm kidding. So Fowler, I'll play a game of COD or Apex. They were playing Apex, right?
Yeah, I was
playing
Apex.
Apex.
Yeah, I haven't played Apex in a bit. Yeah, we'll play some Call of Duty, man. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm down for whatever, man. I just love to play, you know.
Yeah, I got Call of Duty. That's cross play, so no matter what system you're on.
I will get destroyed.
I have I'll be on a PS5, I think, or maybe my PC.
Oh, here's our gamer.
We'll see.
Oh,
there he is.
What's up, fellas?
All right, guys. What's
Curtis,
up, Kurt?
you always say you're joining like 30 minutes in, and then you come in with like, okay, when's the Greek about to wrap up?
Yeah,
and then that's when I'll drop right in so that I can get the credit. I see.
I was running a little late today, so yeah, stuff came up. Sorry about that.
Hey guys, you notice that pattern, guys? You notice that? Shall I say it?
Oh my god! You said it last time, and
so the guy just pops. This guy just pops up, and guess what? Let's use in the chat. It just pops up with him. You know, come on. What's up, Triple Moon?
Yeah.
Right. Like, she is 100%. She is 100% right. I had a tailbone injury too because they were playing for like 2.5 hours. That I'm still sore. You know?
Yeah.
Greek, have you played Double Dribble for NES? Long time ago.
No, I remember that game. I love that game.
Yeah. Sometimes I love playing those old school games.
Oh, yeah.
They have a newer version of NBA Jam that's on Xbox and like with good graphics. It's so weird. I'm like, no, I need the crappy graphics. What's going on here?
I think that came out like
the graphics. Those don't go together, man.
5 years ago or something. But it looks alright.
That's right. You're right.
But the original one's a fun game, though.
Tales from a G says we can bring back that game Killer Instinct that got Saber Wolf. I've been waiting for years. YouTube that game,
bro. Killer Instinct, man. Oh, let's do some Killer Instinct, dude. You got. Can you play that one? You got Xbox?
They did do a remake, and
I love that game, man.
Yeah,
that's probably my second favorite. I mean, Mortal Kombat, that's okay. I played them all, right? Who hasn't? I mean, everybody's bored one day, right? But when you start playing Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, I mean, you know, it's different, man. It's different. But I love that game, Killer Instinct. Saber Wolf is it's my jam.
Wow.
NBA Jam Forever. That is the game right there. But you need the bad graphics. Nobody wants good graphics.
Brian said Fulgore, man. I hate Fulgore, man.
You mean the arcade graphics?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants the new. No, that game is just like that's like my childhood. You played it in the arcade, you know, with the crappy and then you see it all good, 3D, nice, and you're like, it doesn't have the same. It's like at that point, I want to play a simulation. I'd rather play 2K with the good graphics. You know, maybe that's just me. I'm a weirdo. Angel Yahir Bello. I found Safuu when I was 17 and I worked at McDonald's. And now if I get a 10X, I'll be so happy to invest as a youngin. Yeah, you set yourself up for something.
Great mindset, brother. Great mindset.
Yeah.
Yep.
And hopefully, are you like the legendary man who never sold? Have you sold any? He never sold, and he's like 17. It's like ridiculous. We got some awesome 17-year-olds in our community that are making some wise decisions.
Well, wisdom beyond your years, man. It's hard to come by.
Yeah. Like if I knew what I know now at 17,
Jesus, yeah,
my life would be so different.
I would have bought more Bitcoin. Just saying.
I would have definitely jumped in on Bitcoin.
I'm still a DC.
Satoshi himself.
So, Fowler, you want to get your 8-ball ready here?
Oh, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Good evening, Greek. What is your prediction for how long we will be in the first 3 months? And after we come out, what is your opinion? This is not financial advice. Haha. So Fowler earlier gave a price prediction of $150 for the first 2 weeks, and he let the Magic 8-ball decide. He left it up to the Magic 8-ball, which never fails, and the Magic 8-ball said yes. So we are going to ask the Magic 8-ball again if he brings it up ever.
Hold on, give me a second. Working on it.
Oh,
but then I'll answer this with what I think. First 3 months, I can see us. I think we can realistically hit somewhere in the first 2 weeks of $300, and then we will settle somewhere down in the 60 range. That's my prediction first 3 months. But I also need to see how many projects are coming on and what volume's looking on to really give a more realistic stuff. And I want to know what this power pool is, because
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
incentivize holding and creating events every 30 days where you're like really don't want to be able, where you don't want to sell. We're not talking not selling everything. We're talking not selling your main bag. You can sell your claims some days, you know, to make like do a claim schedule where you're like 3 and 2. And I know Chevy made a chart and he shared it in Prado's where he's like, if the price is above a certain level, you claim 93% and you roll over 7% of your claims. And then he said if it's down low, you don't roll, you roll over 100%. So he's got different metrics that he's using for how he's going to do this claim schedule. It's very interesting, and everybody can do what they want. I know some people with drip were doing a 3 and 2, like 3 day, like 5 and 2, 5 days on, 2 days compounding when they were collecting. Man, look at you. You got this down.
Got it, right? All right, let's see. I think it'll work.
It should work.
Should work.
Do we have speculations on what the power pool could be right now? Or
Yeah, we missed it, but you were late. You know,
Yeah.
we actually called it. You have to go back and watch it.
So here's the predictions in. Some are saying that we understand that you have to claim every day. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, there's not going to be everybody claiming. We understand that. People are going to forget for whatever reason. Currently, as it's stated, those roll over to the next day. What me and Prado are thinking is those collect in a wallet. They will rebase for that month. And at the end of the month, they have a power pool event where now you can claim, and it's like a big claim. It's a huge claim, which then would incentivize holding and it'd be a marketing ploy, because now you don't want to sell, because you don't want to lower your percentage when you know you get that biggest percentage at the end of each month. You know, that's kind of like what it would turn into, which would be cool. And that's what we're kind of thinking. Some people have said that of those funds, you could burn some. Some have said you do a lottery with it, do giveaway. There's all kinds of stuff, but that's kind of the ideas that we've had in right now.
That could be one of them. That makes sense. It could also be like if you redeemed every day continuously, or if you haven't sold continuously, then you're eligible for that 30-day bonus. The collection of pools from everyone, not claiming those rewards.
I just feel like, well, I guess there's always something. I just feel like with a blockchain, you don't want to incentivize. Well, you want to incentivize holding without saying you can't sell, like, because people will be like, you know, you want transactions on a blockchain too. So it's kind of like that double-edged sword. So you don't want everybody just holding it, because you see what happens. And we're having that problem with safuu right now, is when you don't incentivize transacting and you just hold and everybody's just hoping, you know, let the mechanics do its work, nothing happens and it just stale.
Yeah.
So you want transactions. So I don't know if he can do, if you don't sell for a month, you're eligible, or, you know, if you, but then that's a lot of metrics to keep track of, you know, what wallets haven't sold. And then you get to the, it's just, if it's written in the blockchain, that changes things, you know, if it's written in the code of the blockchain. But we need to know so much more information about this.
You could have just told him, no, that's not a good idea. You didn't have to go all off on him, man. I feel you, Kurt, man. I feel you, Kurt. I believe in you, bro.
Now I feel bad.
I thought it was a good shot, man. You could have said,
no, I'm just trying to work through thoughts, because sometimes when I work through thoughts, something pops up and then it gives me an idea.
That was good. I was the best with you. That was good. I mean, that's actually well thought out for the both of you guys, but I can see both of your sides for sure. I think that would be definitely a way to get a pool generated if you haven't been claiming, or if you have, or whatever, or a lottery. But I like what you're saying too, Greek, that when you, especially when you mentioned safuu, when there's no transactions, it's not good for the blockchain, right? It's not good for anything, really. So
what could help us all out is if Plan B just tells us what it is right now and does it live on the Greek's channel, and then make Prado really jealous, because Prado is under the assumption that Plan B no longer watches him. So that would really make Prado jealous. If Prado's watching this in the morning, he'll probably chuckle and be like, "Oh, Greek."
Hey, Plan B, can you just tell us when you guys are going to actually talk about it? This week, next week, or did he say that already?
He never said. Brian kind of hinted at like a few days.
Okay.
But you know how Brian says, in the coming days. He said in the coming days. He never gives a timeline.
Yeah.
And then he will throw it out at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I'm cool with
that.
I
also know when Brian starts doing that stuff, he's like antsy and he wants to release stuff because that's how Brian is. And then usually it's 3 a.m. and the Greek's trying to sleep. And then it comes out and Compton's like, do a live, Greek, do a live.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday was the funniest thing ever, Compton. We ended our live, and then you go in my Discord, and you're like, and then the main Discord, you're like, Greek, you need to do a live. After I just got done with the live, and I'm like,
I liked how during the live, the website was launched. You know, it came out of nowhere. That was cool, man. I was like, hell yeah, you know.
Yeah. So cool. I saw that, and we did bring it up. I know I didn't spend the ample time that like.
Well, you still wanted to go through it, of course. No, I mean, but it was like, hey, it's here, right? So it was pretty cool.
I don't like with any launch or anything to just first time going through it or first time giving my opinions is in front of people. I like to read it, make sure I understand everything, make sure so like when I did my video, that wasn't the first time me running through the website, all the tabs. I clicked on every single tab and then I formulated a plan how I wanted to go through it. So that's before I do it.
So basically, Kurt, he just told you how to bring an idea to the table next time.
Oh my god!
I like that. Thank you so much, Greek.
Yeah,
he's really handling today.
I'm just joking.
No, but
Fowler's gonna go crazy if you can't get this 8-ball.
That powerful name suggests that there's some kind of bonus happening with the flex pool, is my guess, because flex pool, flex power pool.
Oh, Curtius, you probably missed this. Plan B said it's something no other layer 1 blockchain has, and it's something that's very differentiating and special to this blockchain. So that's kind of that's information
that's a bold statement to say that. You know, I mean, no one's. I mean, they've done their research, so I'm very bullish on that. So I want to know what it is. I think he just there it is.
We should have a Medium article as soon as possible, just tidying up loose ends first, though. If you want to know as soon as possible, you should consider being a fan on our Medium channel. Guess what, Plan B? I already am. I got notifications on, so as soon as that thing drops, it's on my phone before you guys even post it in the Discord. So when it comes on the Discord, I'm ready to put my Greek logo on it and show you that I saw it.
There it is.
That's what I do. Cheap ploys of marketing. Okay, I put my Greek logo on everything, on all the big announcements, and people will click it, and secretly they're like, what is this? What is this? And eventually they see it, and they go, Greek. There
Kurt, he's giving you nuggets here, man. You're not.
I'm giving you gold, man. This is $10 ideas. These are Prado ideas here.
I'm so glad I made it to the end of the live stream right on time. I got my book and everything.
So Compton says that's right, Greek. You need to go live on breaking news. But yesterday was funny because I was already on a live showing the website when he was saying go live. Yeah, Compton, did you notice you got a blue name next to you? You should. Yeah, that's right. Prado can make you a moderator, so can the Greek. This guy.
Here's a question that Biz has, if you want to throw it up.
Is it this one?
Yeah, I'll let you answer that, Greek.
Kryptonian.
Because I don't want to be ridiculed after I give an answer, but go ahead.
Oh my God. Both you have full node and keystones. Will you be claiming from them or transferring to another wallets and claim from that? I will be claiming from my keystone. I will be claiming from it because it's air gapped. I have to sign the transaction. Plus, it's coming from the team. I can trust the website. Yep. And
yeah,
I'm not going to be transferring out, paying 5% tax just so I can have it in my other. So I will be claiming for my keystone. So I have to make sure I charge my keystone.
If you guys don't have one, it's so easy to use, and it's it's air gapped or whatever. But I'm going to be doing the same thing. I think it'd be a lot more difficult doing it from my ledger, my little nano ledger. So yeah, I don't have no problem doing it. I've gotten very used to using my keystone. Yeah, so if you don't got one, get one. I think Greek's giving one away at the end of the show, right, Greek?
I had an Elipel that they gave me for extra Elipel, and somebody I know has a bunch of Bitcoin, and he didn't have it protected on anything. He had it sitting in an exchange. So I go, here, take this Elipel, bro, set it up because, and I go, set it up tonight and get your stuff off the exchange
He had Bitcoin on
even though it was a big, he was on Coinbase. I just said, get it off the exchange, not, get it off. So he sent it all to the LEPL, and he's like, perfect. It's sitting there. And I'm like, just keep it there, man. You can buy on the exchange and immediately transfer it off. That's what you can do. That's the easiest way.
Well,
if you don't want to go through
I had an issue with Coinbase. I bought about half a Bitcoin, I don't know, a couple of months ago on Coinbase. And I did an ACH transfer when the money was, they took the money right away from my account. I think I did it around 9 a.m. in the morning. Bam, it was there not even 5 minutes. I did the buy, and now I wanted to move it off Coinbase into my one of my Keystones. I had to wait 10 days. 10 freaking days. They got my money. They got my crypto.
They did that to me once too.
DeFi, man.
10 days because I bought BNB there. Not BNB. I bought something there, Ethereum, and I wanted to transfer that out to do something. And they made me wait 10 days. It was terrible.
I was pissed, man. The whole time I'm going, watch, it's gonna dump. What the? I was just
because you buy it for a project, or
exactly.
If I'm buying Ethereum, I think when I did it, I was going to buy an NFT, so I bought Ethereum there, and I was just going to transfer it out to the wallet and do what I was going to do, and nope. Then I ended up not buying the NFT, and then did something else stupid with the Ethereum. Probably
one of my banks finally put the stop on any crypto purchases. Like I used to use it on crypto.com, Coinbase, all the dexes out there. Capital One is one of my business accounts. My personal Capital One had no problem, but for my business account, my business, debit card or whatever, I mean, they were letting me buy crypto all damn day, and then they finally stopped today. And I was like, what's going on?
Jeez.
I was on the phone for about an hour, and they're like, oh, well, it doesn't meet our regulations, or, we have concerns. I'm like, here we are. And this is why I'm in crypto, man, because they're telling me I can't spend my money.
That pisses me off the most is when you're being told this is your $100 that you earned, and then they're saying, no, you can't do it. And you're like, it's the same thing. Like, thank God they don't let me spend my money sometimes when I try and put my debit card on a gambling website for sports gambling. They say, oh, no, it won't go through. And I'm like, thank you. You just saved me from myself. That's fine. But when I want to do other things, it's my money. Like, have you ever had a $100 bill and gone to a sporting event now? You can't spend it.
Yeah. There's
like I felt like I had international currency when I was at my last event. I went to a wrestling event in Florida. First of all, now they're cashless at all these events. Okay. That was fine, but I had this $100 bill that was just sitting in my wallet. I wanted to see if I could just spend this anywhere. I'm like, this is the currency of this country we live in here, and I can't spend my own money in the store. They're like, it's cashless. I go, well, you're not getting my stupid.
And they're like, you're not getting your Coke. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, then that alludes to me that they're moving towards like digital currency. Just if we're not going to be using our paper money, then
well, if you guys remember that during the pandemic, they had this whole, at least here in the States,
coin shortage.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're out of coins. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I just saw you open the drawer. Okay, I was at probably Taco Bell or something like that, and I didn't give them exact change. I was like, I saw the quarters in the damn drawer, man. What are you talking about? Give my change. And anyways, but it's all there's a reason for everything. Obviously, don't get me started on that. But of course they want that centralized currency, or they want to do the digital assets, or at least the government does, and they want it centralized, and that's why DeFi is the way. We want it decentralized, and the only way it's going to stay decentralized is if we, as a community, we take it upon ourselves to demand this is what we want. Remember, they need us more than we need them. And you hear me say that a lot about crypto, but the governments need us more than we need them. I mean, we outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1, guys. Just remember that, and that's, our purchasing power goes a long way, man. It's a long way. So just don't let people, at least with crypto, don't let them take it away from us, guys. You guys have to get involved. Continue to buy it. Continue to voice your opinions. Tweet. We talked about Onus. You talked about Onus earlier, more or less Onus. I think Plan B, he said something about if you want this chain to do well, what are you doing? Basically, you got to do something, I guess, to get the word out. I think is what he was saying. And I was like, Onus, absolutely. And that goes for everything in your life, man. But Compton Boo is stacked. You can't call him chicken arms. He was flexing. What? Let's see.
Yeah,
I don't know what
the other day when I was getting called chicken arms, she kept saying that Boo is no chicken arms, man. He's been lifting. You gotta start lifting. So I'm like, I can't compete with Boo.
Nobody
Man.
can.
Dang, Boo, gotta throw me on the bus like that.
Telling you. So Firestorm and Flex are marketing dreams, something monthly and quarterly, such smart ideas. Very, very, very true. We also have, there was some other comment. I don't know. Power pool equals Scarface or daily flex to buy lottery tickets. So at the end of the month, you can win the pool. That's one way of, I just feel like if it's a lottery, you know, eventually people lose a few months in a row. They don't get as much excitement over it. But I could be wrong. It could be a lot of excitement. It just depends how big it's going to be. Like if it's 50 grand every, you know, like
Yeah,
a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, it's obviously, yeah. And all I have to do. But then how do you gain entry to it? Or do you have to be, that'd be cool. Where do we find the steps to buying Arbitramium?
I'm gonna post it right now. At least I'm gonna put it in the chats. It's a link to the Crypto Lead Discord, and it's if you're not a member, go and join the Discord. We'll love to have you there. And it's the actual steps on how to buy it. So here it is. I'm gonna
first you got to join my Discord.
Yeah, but you got to go through Greeks first, and he's gonna redirect you. In fact, I'm very very blessed to have a channel and little section in Greeks and Discord. I appreciate that. I'll actually put it in there as well. If that's okay with you, Greek, I'll throw it in there as well.
You could throw whatever you want in your channel on my Discord.
That's all I need to hear, bro.
Oh, so
Kurt, you're not gonna talk.
One thing that I'm going to do is Triple Moon sent me a bot. So I'm going to set up every single one of your YouTube pages on this bot that will automatically kick it into your channels on my page, as well as I'm going to see if I can set it to kick into the main page, or at least so you guys won't have to actually share your videos in my Discord anymore. It will just automatically kick in.
Yeah, that's what we do in of course in our TCL Discord. Every time I drop a video, it automatically gets shared in our YouTube channel.
I use the same one, but I'm cheap and don't want to pay. You get one free, and then you have to pay. Well, actually, no, I am paying for the version now. Because I set up Brian Legends page too. Okay, I have to do that. I have to look. I might be a way to do multiple. I have to see how many allows me. So many things to do. This is what I can't get done when I'm actually doing my job. Terrible.
There he goes again, man.
There I go.
You need a assistant producer, kind of like what Chalk and Daniel has. So
there it is.
If you want me to be your assistant producer?
Curthius show.
What do you want?
I like how he like asked you in front of everybody. So what you need is help. Can I help you?
Wait, so wait, I need what do you mean I need an assistant, like kind of like Mrs. Worldwide, somebody in the back who's just
no one says you need a Mrs., bro. We're just saying you need assistance. Come on.
No. But she's
you mean like I need like a Mrs. Worldwide? There's only one Mrs. Worldwide, bro.
Yeah, there's
only a lucky man. Go ahead.
Prado.
Yeah.
Where's Prado? Prado is sleeping. He's working at 2 a.m. That's why he does all his lives at like 7 a.m. And he's like, Greek, why don't you join?
Yeah,
he's up and ready.
Today I surprised him, and he got so excited. He was like, the Greek's here. I got to stay on now.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, so what Kurt was saying, man, is you need a producer, man. You need somebody in the back, making sure you don't get lost on the sauce, as they would say. Keep you on point, man. Because there's like so many freaking like chats and comments that you haven't even brought up. I mean, what the hell's going on, man? I mean,
there's a lot. There is a lot. Like there's tons.
Us here, because it's what it feels like. I'm just kidding, man. Sorry, it's the whiskey, bro. This is why I don't come out at night, man.
On top of it, too,
it's perfect.
I also track, like as I'm talking right now, I'm in the Discord going through comments, seeing if anybody's saying some cool things in Discord. Let's see. Is anybody saying?
What's this 8 ball that you were setting up there, Fowler? What is that?
So, give me a second. I'm having an issue with my Streamlabs real quick.
Okay.
The magic 8-ball that doesn't want to work. He was having issues with it earlier, but we got it. We got it working, and it was awesome once you got it working.
If you could just tell me what it is, then we can talk about how it's not working.
It's a virtual 8-ball that's on the screen that you ask questions and
the one that okay, all right.
So basically, what we're hoping is this 8-ball puts Prado's calculator
out of business
in the dirt, 6 feet under. There will be no more Prado calculator after this 8-ball. Okay, that's
so,
the
so
hope.
you've actually programmed it to actually put data in there, or the numbers, I guess, to actually just gonna throw up numbers when someone asks a price or something. Is that what you're doing?
No.
You say the price, and then the 8-ball says if it's possible or not.
Oh, okay.
Because Prado's calculator has every single possibility known to man. The 8-ball will not lie to us. It will say how it is.
Yeah, not likely.
Yeah, not likely,
No.
or get a grip Greek, or you suck at life.
Try again. Yeah, I remember that. The 8-ball. I used to hate that thing.
I do have an 8-ball in Triple Moon's chat in my Discord. We have like a tarot 8-ball with a / command. I can bring it up. I sometimes ask it questions in there, and it gives me answers I don't like. So Miguel, Greek, what do you think? 95% for everyone, 5% lotto? I don't see anybody complaining if that's what they chose to do. I mean, whatever comes to me, because if it's 95% of something that people forgot to claim, that's 95% that I never was supposed to get in the first place. So that's how I look at it. That would be great. And who knows, maybe you can do 95%, 90%, do 5% lotto, 5% burn, just to speed up the burns and call it the power pool event. Like that would really draw a buzz. There's a lot of options here. And Nathan B says the Fowler Magic 8-ball launch Q2 April or June. Okay. Funny.
We're working on it.
Funny. What happens first? Magic 8-ball or Vulcan launch? Let's go. Bad joke. Okay.
So I would have laughed, but
yeah,
you don't laugh at my jokes.
That was really weak. Greek sucks at life. Who's got to get in shape for Vegas? So do I.
Yeah, so do I, for real. Oh, yes, sir.
Yep. I'm actually flexing. Yep, that's it. It's hard. It's hard, you know? It's hard.
8-ball.
I get stacked fast. What screenshot was this? Sorry, I can't find it again. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the links that he'll be sharing. And here is the TCL Discord once again, if you want to know how to buy it and everything. It's doing very well. I'm actually very pleased.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I didn't get in the pre-sale, and guys, so for the pre-sale, it's it's not like all the other projects, or most of them, where coins go to the developers or the core to the team, and this is just we all had to buy at the same time. Or well, we got the pre-sale, but the only thing we saved on was taxes. But I missed the pre-sale, and it was only like for a few hours. It wasn't days. It was because it was a joke, right? And I think I got in like almost a day and a half later, maybe later, midday or something, and I'm like just, and this, the chart just keeps surprising me every 5 minutes, man. It's amazing. It's so cool. But what I love about it, it's got that safe moon feel. I'm getting reflections just by holding, I love that. That's what I love, man.
That was a great feeling when they first came out with that. And you're like, oh, those sweet, sweet reflections. And you're seeing it and you're like, oh, this is awesome. You're seeing your bag grow. Like the day 1 and 2, because I was an early adopter, like my reflections were ridiculous. Like I was like, holy crap.
I didn't get in day 1, day 2. You talking about Safe Moon?
Yeah, it was.
Oh gosh, man, you got lucky. Now I was like probably about 3 or 4.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
like I felt like such a moron because I actually sold my bag like week 2 because at that time every coin was the shit coin market. So like, who was I to say? And this was built in that way. So I sold my bag, and then I bought back in like a week later, and I'm like, okay, let's ride with this. I bought in with my initial, so I was like 6x my money at that point. So then I kept it, and then that's what I rode throughout. So when I was covering it, it was 90% down. It wasn't 90% down for me. It was just, whatever. I was free
Dang.
money at that point. It was the only time I've ever done good in crypto and sold and played it safe. But safuu, I had plans on taking some profits.
Big believer in that one. I was a big believer in that one. And SafeMoon.
Yeah.
It had so much potential, and then it went to shit, man.
They blew it. That just shows you, like, if you had put, and what I tell myself all the time is, if Brian was in charge of SafeMoon with that community, it would have been game over.
Game over, man. I agree.
Game over. So so for anybody who disses Brian, I'm like, man, if he was in charge of SafeMoon, it would have been game over. You're talking at 1.3 million wallets, and like they just, I don't know what.
Huge.
It was crazy. But yeah, safuu, I had some inklings of taking profit, but then when they moved the blockchain up, that's when I said, it's time to accumulate, and you don't get many opportunities in life to get in on the ground floor. And so I just kept accumulating, and now we're so close, and it's so
we are close, guys. We're very close. We're very close. I feel
it's really going to get
so
real
close.
March 1st when testnet starts coming out and you're able to see things happening, and you're like, okay, this is good. You're going to see projects talking about it, testing. It's going to ramp up.
That's what I liked about the roadmap that was on the website. It's actually giving you, they're not hard dates, but they're giving you an idea of what the plan is. And, I'm involved. Professionally, I'm in technology. So when I give a plan to the CFO and he wants to know we need to order some more, we're going to upgrade our infrastructure, we're going to be rolling some things out. And he's asking me when, where, how much, all these things, but he wants to know when's the expected time of arrival, of completion, essentially. And as me trying to provide the service to these guys, I want to make sure I come out on top. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So if I tell them 45 days, that when I tell them that, in my mind or in the way I work, I know I can do it in 20 days. But 45 days is just in case something happens. But I'm going to deliver it on the 20th, right? And or in 20 days. So and this is technology. This is obviously, this is what crypto is. So, and I know the team is dealing with, they're working with developers, and there you go, laughing again, man. I'm talking. You just sitting there smiling, laughing. I was just saying, man, I think they're that we're gonna be. I think they're gonna surprise us, man. I honestly feel that way. Yeah.
Well, let's just go over this roadmap really quick. Make it full screen. So beta testnet, March 1st, Vulcan rebranding, no rebasing and fire pit, Vulcan trace without rebasing, and marketing stage 2. So you see how they have it broken down with marketing stages too. So they're going to ramp that up as well. Then you go to gamma testnet, which adds in the rebase and fire pit, Vulcan faucet, Vulcan trace with rebase, and hyperverse relaunch. So for anybody who was worried, I said this earlier, because there was that worry that hyperverse isn't going to be part of stuff anymore. That's not the case. They're working conjunctly together, and they probably were waiting to announce it together. Then you go to Delta testnet, which is a simulated light nodes. They come into play there. Fixed Flex comes into play, Skyway Partners, and grant applications. So you can see now is when they start focusing on the projects and getting them on board after they've had a chance to get some things in place. And then you go Epsilon testnet, which is light nodes. GVol Claim DApp is in place. Marketing stage 3, developer onboarding, grant approvals. So you should start to see projects really start to ramp up in this stage. Stage 5 is Zeta testnet, Bridge, Uxie Swap, Sacrifice and Vol Claim DApp. Marketing stage 4, Skyway Partners come in. And then stage 6 is Mainnet, which is the exchange listings, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and marketing stage 5. So that is the plan. Now let's make it happen. And I'm excited. Where's Curthius? He's back.
I'm here. Oh, you got something. Super chat.
My boy Jaime Garcia Prieto. Greek, you are awesome. Miscalculator guy. No, I love you too, Kryptonian. If you guys
thanks Jaime.
got to go to make a people content with NR Legend, I'm all for it. I currently own legally a bunch of toys.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do that then, brother. Go ahead and send me a DM, buddy. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're just men talking real hard. Yeah, what's up, Jaime? Just hit me up on the DMs, man. We'll talk.
Man talk. Man talk.
Mom and Dad are talking Greek. Give us a moment. Anyways, we'll I'm just kidding.
I promise next week on Vulcan Talk, I will have Prado on with me, and we'll bring the calculator, and we'll go over everything for you. Man. Gaming on Fowler's channel. You can even join. Yes, you can. And I agree. This website is indeed sexy. No way. Come on, man. Just to say that. Thank you so much, Jaime. I appreciate it. I will DM you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I am ecstatic. You didn't have to do it. I told everybody nobody has to super chat me, but thank you so much. And I appreciate each and every one of you who is watching. You all mean the world to me. Go to your room, Greek. What do you mean go to my room? Oh, is it because I'm...
Yeah, he's moderated for sure. But hey,
no, I'm in the Discord. So he was mentioning on the TCL Discord how we were talking about ARM, and I went and I liked this post. So he's wondering how I'm everywhere. The Greek's everywhere. I'm all knowing. I'm all seeing. Just because I'm on a live doesn't mean I don't know what's going on in the communities. Okay, I know.
Confidence, man. See there, Kurt. Confidence. See how he just does that? It's like, damn, you are the 8 ball.
On point.
Dude. You are the 8 ball.
I want to know what. I don't want to be the last person to know, because today I come on Today I kind of got thrown a curveball because I come on Prado's live and he's going over numbers, and he's like, if we collect 50 million for the power pool. So here I'm thinking, did Brian release something that I didn't see? Because the first thing I do when I wake up is I go through the Discord and I see if Brian said anything. So I didn't see anything about the power pool. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, maybe I missed something. So I'm questioning. Prado's doing his thing where he's in full-fledged talk, and I can't interrupt him, So I'm waiting. I'm like, Prado, did Brian bring up what this power pool is, or is this just theories? And he goes, no, he didn't. This is just theories. And I'm like, all right, now I know what you guys are. Man, the whole time. I love Prado's energy, man. That guy can get you hyped. I mean,
man, he knows. I'm amazed how this guy can get on and he can literally talk to himself, argue with himself, interrupt himself, answer himself,
censor
in an hour.
Himself.
It's interesting. And I know that sounds funny, guys, but that's exactly what he does. The guy's amazing. He knows how to talk, man.
I will say this.
Love his energy. Love his energy.
For everyone who gives Prado a hard time, he is one of the nicest human beings. I've met him in person. I've seen him face to face, obviously. So I come from but he is amazing guy. He's truly, truly awesome guy. And Jaime again. Why is he doing this to me? You are great guys, the four of you. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate everything.
Thank you, Jaime.
You're doing. Yeah. We got some legends here. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to Fowler, go do it. If you haven't done it for Curtheus, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to Kryptonian. Do not subscribe to me, because you guys are probably already subscribed because you're watching on my channel. Or at least I hope. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video, because it spreads it out for a bigger audience. That's the only reason. I want my message spread to everybody, or the Vulcan message, not my message. I'm not trying to message anything. It's all about the Vulcan message. Always about the message I'm trying to convey. Chasing Dreams, thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you do. You know what? I do it because I love it. And obviously, I have a lot of skin in the game. So the success of the blockchain means a ton to me. And it's going to mean a ton to everybody up here and everybody watching.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all make it together. If it fails, we all fail together. So I don't want it to fail. So I'm going to do my part to make sure that I can at least say, I did my part and I spread the word to as many people as possible. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
What happened to Fowler?
What?
He's turned to an 8 ball.
I got it. There we go.
All right. Wait.
What was the question? 3-month prediction.
Wait.
Man.
Solo layout. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Will the Vulcan price be $150 within the first 2 weeks?
We're gonna run that again. Okay.
We gotta see
fine.
what come on, man.
All right, here we go.
As likely as your headshot percentage.
Mine's pretty
What's your
good. though.
headshot percentage,
Man.
guys?
That's good, man.
I'm easily over 70%.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's very likely because that's all I go for is the headshots. And okay, let's run it one more time. Will the Greek find his lady?
This is so good.
That's hilarious.
Oh, there you go.
Super likely. Let's
my
go.
Okay. Is Vulcan the greatest blockchain out there? Please say something good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Decidedly so.
Oh, we
Eight-ball.
have to stop on that. No, we cannot keep going.
The
After
eight
that.
ball.
Yeah.
No, that's
The
two
eight
for
ball
two,
has
man.
like
playing.
really
No.
spoken. Oh my goodness.
That's a good one, man.
Oh
No,
man.
the 8-ball has spoken. Truer words have never been spoken from the Magic 8-ball. Make sure you tell your friends that Vulcan is coming. Spread the word. And any last words, Fowler?
That calculator is dead.
Yeah, that calculator. How can you even like calculator Magic 8-ball?
I like
saw
the,
it. You guys.
I like the magic. I like the magic 8-ball. It's got
Yeah.
more personality.
That
than
was pretty
calculator.
entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it don't lie. It don't lie.
don't lie, man.
DP curses himself out, and Kurt has that sus voice.
Sus voice. Suspicious voice.
Yeah. My name's Curtius. We're all gonna make
I'm too suspicious.
Curtius, when I write my book about my journey in crypto, and when I do make it in Vulcan and I finally decide to sit down for 5 minutes and actually write something, you're going to be the person who reads my book as an audiobook. I just want you to know.
That would be
I pick you,
an
Pikachu.
honor.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So Fowler, what's your last words here? What's your last words? And not for the calculator, not last words.
Grab the merch. Grab the merch and become
Yeah.
a Vulcaneer. Because
Guys,
you can't
really,
be a
that
Vulcaneer
shirt
without
is
this.
sick. I bought one. I saw it yesterday on he tweeted it out. Brian said he liked it, right? Was it Brian who said he liked it?
Oh, it's Brian approved. It's Brian approved.
Brian approved, and the Greek's like, I gotta get me one. So that's what I said on Twitter. And then I was on the live stream as I was saying this to you, and then I'm like, my card was upstairs, so I didn't want to leave. So I had the order all ready to go. So it was a matter of me getting upstairs to just type in my card because I have not memorized my new card number. Usually I memorize my debit card numbers because I hate getting up when I'm in the middle of making a purchase, because that's the biggest barrier of entry for me is when I have to actually get up and get my debit card. Sometimes I choose not to buy. I have a lot of issues. I'll stop.
I was like, you make it too easy for me, man.
All right, but definitely buy buy Vulcan merch, buy Fowler's merch. You can check out my merch if you want on the Vulcan merch store. I don't care where you buy your Vulcan merch. I really don't. Just spread the word, spread the message. Curtius, you got any last words?
You heard it here first, guys. Vulcan blockchain is the best blockchain. It has been decidedly so.
Decidedly so. man.
And I'm sorry I came in so late, guys, but I did get my notes today. Thank you, Greek. That was a ton of notes that I got. But yeah, thank you for always having us on. And Saturdays, Scorching Saturdays, my live streams. And that's about it.
Yes. Also, guys, Scorching Saturdays, always tune in. Curtius has been doing an excellent job, and he's taken the Saturday market by storm. And people have been tuning in for a lot of it. You've actually gotten good viewership. You got a lot of people. Rave reviews, actually. You've done an excellent job on those.
Oh, thanks, Greek. Thanks. Means a lot.
Jaime does it again. I really
Jaime.
appreciate good content, but I do appreciate more good souls like yours, the four of you. Thank
Appreciate
you so
it,
much,
Jaime.
man.
Hey, and seriously, Jaime, find me on
Thank you so
Discord,
much.
man. Go to the TCL Discord. You'll find me in the Greeks Discord. Hit me up, man. We'll definitely. I'd love to have a chat with you, man. You know, it's all about the pew pew life. You know what I'm talking about. So,
Yep.
and that's what Compton meant
Pew pew.
earlier, Greek, when he says go to your room, because men were talking. Just so you know, it was in there. I saw it.
Compton, that little dirty dog. Compton has some awesome. I will give it to that guy. He comes up with some good stuff, like that chicken arms. The first time he said it on Pride's Live, I was dying. I was the first one. I was like,
because it looks like you're dying. That's why I said it.
No, no, but it's actually like for me, like it sounds like he's making fun of me. But when you were when I was an overweight guy who like didn't like himself, I'm actually that's a compliment for me because before all it was flab. So now a chicken arms, okay, that's
you wouldn't even know. You couldn't even tell you're overweight, man. You look like fit as a.
Yeah.
What am I doing in my life?
I'm not that fit.
Right on, Greek.
It's just all sag. It's bad. Sorry for putting that in. Plan B, waiting for Greek's big idea.
Oh yeah, what's that big idea? So yeah, what was his challenge to you?
So basically, his challenge was if I can come up with a big idea that's not like a money grab or like a project like Greek Token or something, and that has actual use case, he would host me and whoever comes up with this idea for an AMA on his channel, which is the Vulcan blockchain channel, and we would host it to the community. I'm working with a few people that are on the screen behind the scenes on some stuff. We're still in very early stages, obviously, of working it out, but definitely, if this opportunity is always there, we will definitely try and formulate something and bring it to your attention.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
So in other words, Greek, the onus.
Yeah, I always said I have to practice what I preach. Like how do you make something bigger? You either create it, you find a way to create it, you find a way to market it, you find a way to push it. Sitting back for me, it doesn't do anything. Like if I'm going to sit here, at least now I can say I went down swinging. If it does fail, I can say I did my part to at least push it. Like how many people have watched me on YouTube, watched me like just going overseas and telling people noticing me and being like, oh, you're the Greek. I watch your videos. And I'm shocked by that. But that at least I can feel good about myself knowing that I did everything in my power to spread the word. And that makes me feel good. But I'm going to keep doing more if I can. I can only do as much as I can do. Obviously, it will be much easier to do more stuff when Vulcan makes me rich and I don't have to work my regular job, because then I can just, talk Vulcan, live Vulcan, be on calls about Vulcan. I would, obviously, if Vulcan's making me money, I'll do whatever it takes to spread the word. It's going to. 4 super chats, rep for lovely guys. Yeah, he didn't have to do that. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. He really didn't. But thank you so much.
Super cool.
Nick Xiong, thank you so much. I guess we're making it rain on Greek tonight, huh? I know, like the whole show. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes you like, oh, I'm not getting any super chats. I don't care. I really don't care. And I'm honestly going to say that. And it's not a ploy to get more super chats, like a psychological ploy saying, I'm going to say I don't want them. No, I appreciate everybody who throws them. You guys don't have to. Like I said, I do this because I want to do this, because I want to spread the message. And obviously 92 people have turned in. They're watching me. And I can't be more thankful. We had 120 at one point. So I'm just happy that 120 people want to watch me for 2 hours. Like, I don't even want to watch me for 2 hours. I don't go back and watch me for 2 hours because I can't stand my voice. So, oh, man.
You taking notes there, Chris?
Plan B, again, I will be additionally impressed if it's solving an actual problem out there, something with true value, not just money related. Plan B, that is, that's the goal. I don't want to just push money because obviously Vulcan's going to make me rich enough. So if I'm doing anything, it would be to benefit Vulcan. And primarily that's actually the thing we're working on. I can say that's primarily its first intention is to benefit Vulcan. But by benefiting Vulcan, it also will benefit us, but it's mutually beneficial for everybody, that's good. It's obviously a creator of something is going to benefit from it by doing it, but as long as it benefits the community in whole, because there's a lot of untapped potential here, especially in gaming sectors. We've already talked about, Fowler's talked about that a ton. There's a lot of untapped potential where we can find new users to bring them in. And this 92 watching, 93 likes. That is
That's solid, man.
That's really good. I'm impressed. Like the video if you haven't already. I said that
that one
before.
guy. That one guy's a jerk. Who doesn't want to like the video?
No, there's more likes than people watching.
No, I just said 92, 93. That was just funny. Like, never mind.
There's always one.
There's always that one guy.
All right, we are gonna send it to Kryptonian for his last words.
Oh, hey, again, man, thanks for the invite. I was late too as well, Curtius. So I just didn't want to be as late as you were, because then that's unacceptable. But,
Right.
no, but everybody, I appreciate you guys listening to whatever I have to say. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you taking the time to out of your life to be here. And as always, do right and fear no man. You know, inspect what you expect and do your own research. And the last thing I'll say is this, guys, is we talked about ARM, you know, a while back, or I think early in the live, and we posted a link on how to actually go get it. But I am doing some giveaways on the Arbitrum. I'm giving away some wrapped ETH on the Arbitrum network over the next few days. So if you guys, you can do what you want with it. You don't have to buy anything with it. It's just what I like to do. I like to give back. So and this is coming out of my pocket. It's not coming out of anyone else's. So it's just I like to pay it forward. So if you're interested, see us over in the Discord, either in my channel on Greek Discord or in the Crypto Leads, man. So other than that, we'll see you guys on the blockchain.
Greek.
I wanted to end it, but with a comment like this, I cannot end it because
the next one is funny too.
Yeah, I know. Crypto Jane, she made I just saw one of her YouTube videos today, and she goes, I watch you all the time, Greek the Geek. You're so smart. I'm just so glad to be part of this community. You inspired me to make videos. Love all you guys on here as well. All four of you do a great job.
Thank you.
This is what makes it worth it. This exactly is what I love. And when I do what I do, the fact is somebody decided to make a video, spread the word, and her video today was actually excellent. Straight to the point, going over the website, showing her enthusiasm. So if you guys want to reach out and support Crypto Jane's channel, she is one of the newest Vulcan YouTubers. Like I said, if you want to join my Discord, Crypto Jane, feel free to join my Discord. I'll create a tab for you where you can share your videos. Feel free to share your videos in there. Always be your own advocate and share those videos. Don't be afraid to send a link somewhere, because you know you're spreading the word and you're doing the job. So thank you so much. And yes, absolutely. I am watching, and now I'm a subscriber to you. I subscribed today.
Yeah, where's the link? Is it at YouTube at Crypto Jane or something, or what's the actual link to your channel?
Yeah, if you can drop the link to your channel in the comments, just so we have it. And Plan B, you know, if you were doing a 4-hour stream right now, you'd be just over halfway. Just saying.
Yeah, but Plan B, they don't got it in them. If Potter were here, we'd be here the whole time. But you know, with his injury and all.
Yeah. So here it is. This is why Biz is the man. Crypto Jane's YouTube channel.
Oh man.
Go subscribe. Let's show her some love. She was
right
at
now.
23 people this morning. I was the 23rd person, which is my favorite number.
I'm number 31.
So she's up to 31. Let's make it 100. Let's
27th.
Go. There you go.
Thanks.
What are we buying? NFTs? No. Yeah.
And then
awesome. Welcome to the community.
Welcome to the community. Absolutely.
Oh, also, I want to mention this. People want burns happening and buybacks and stuff for safuu and all that stuff. I will bring this up. I'm playing in the Pillars Poker. They're having a poker night where they talk with different projects as well as play poker. They sell NFTs for $5. If you go to pin messages in the safuu Discord, there's a link to buy these NFTs. The community that sells the most on NFTs gets 10% of the pot right away, and they buy safuu and they give it to the community that sells the most NFTs. Now, on the other hand, there's a giveaways for those NFTs, and it gives you a chance to be able to be part of the poker. There's 5 seats that are raffled off to win, and then that gives us a better chance to win the poker tournament. And if I do win, 90% of the pool gets bought in the community token, so it would be safuu because I'm playing for safuu, and it's given to the council, and then we will do giveaways and various stuff, but it's going to be a buy that they make with 90% of that. So if you guys want to support that, go to the safuu Discord. It's in the pin messages, and get your NFTs. Like, it's $5. That's all they are for an NFT. It's not like you're paying thousands of dollars. It's going to that. So the community that wins gets their token bought. So I just wanted to point that out because people say I don't talk about safuu, but it's hard when I'm on the council, so I'm not as third part. I'm not like I was before, unbiased, so I know too much, so I don't want to cover it anymore. Well, thank you all for watching. On that note, we are out. Never fear, because the Greek is